So yesterday during the show, we found out that Biden had pardoned like the J6 people and
Mhm. Millie,
Fauci,
Fauci,
Millie.
and all that. Yep. Uh-huh.
But it got even worse because while Trump was giving his inauguration address, we learned that he pardoned his entire family, his brothers, James and Frank, along with his sister Valerie, and their spouses. If there was
Yeah.
ever a more obvious display of guilt,
Mhm.
I don't even know what it could be.
Right.
I mean,
And
that
if you're
is crazy.
and if you're innocent, why would you accept a pardon?
Well, and I don't even know how that works. Can you decline
Yeah,
it?
I'm pretty
You
sure you
can?
can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Okay.
you can say, "I don't want that. I don't need that." If I would I mean, why couldn't you? Of
I don't
course you
know.
could say of course you could say, I don't want your stupid pardon. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't want that thrust upon me."
I didn't know if it worked like an executive order where it's just the president says you're pardoned and that's that. Like you can't unpardon
Yeah,
yourself.
I think you can decline it. You have to accept it. And if by accepting it, because like I know that Crybaby in the past has been like, he's
Yeah, he
even
doesn't want one.
right. He doesn't want one. Well, dude, you got it because
Mhm.
you're guilty. That just shows how guilty you are. And all these people, like Fauci included, it just shows how guilty they are of actual crimes. His family, some of these people I've never even freaking heard of.
I know. That's what was absolutely incredible to me about this entire thing is that he was pardoning freaking in-laws. Like
Right.
what?
So that just shows you they are an absolute crime family. They have been
Mhm.
doing some shady shit over the past couple of years. I mean, 15 minutes before Trump does this speech. Trump didn't even know this was happening.
Mm-mm. Because he
It's
would have said something
oh, he
for
would have,
sure.
which is why he did it when he did it, which is why Joe Biden did this when he did. That was by design.
Mhm.
These people are criminals.
And it wasn't just his family, it was also a murderer. This guy, Leonard Peltier, however you say it, was convicted of murdering 2 FBI agents, and Biden commuted his life sentence.
Um,
I This is
it's
who he cares about, the
yeah,
criminals. It's
yeah,
always about the criminals.
and not you.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, he's letting in murderers, like, across the border, and, like, kids are being trafficked, 300 something thousand kids are being trafficked, doesn't give a crap about them. These
I
people are
know.
gross, man.
It's just vile. Mike Davis tweeted out, "Dear Republican state AGs and DAs, presidential pardons do not apply to state
You
prosecutions."
go, Mike.
So it's not like he was saying that they should all go after these people, but he wasn't not saying it
Yeah.
either.
Oh, he
You know
was
what I'm
totally
saying?
saying it. Mike was saying it. He was like, "Go after him." Yeah, and I also feel like when it comes to Fauci, Rand Paul's not gonna rest. It's not like he's gonna stop.
Yeah,
He's
and
still
we've
gonna
got some tweets from Rand Paul
right.
about that.
Yeah.
The governor that immediately heeded the call of Mike Davis, who do you think it was? If you had to guess, out of all the governors, who would have heeded the call first?
That would be DeSantis.
Governor
Yeah.
Ron DeSantis.
Yeah.
Chip Roy had tweeted, "The implication is that they needed the pardon. So let's call them all before Congress and demand the truth. If they refuse or lie, let's test the constitutional reach of these preemptive pardons with regard to their future actions." And DeSantis immediately said, "Absolutely. One of the reasons bureaucrats behave badly in the first place is because Congress has failed to wield its oversight and spending authority effectively."
Yeah. I swear these people are scumbags.
Total scumbags, man. Just the worst of the
Yeah, and
worst.
and then they have the audacity to, like, during these hearings to act like they have the moral authority over people.
Right?
Just shut
Please.
up.
And to your point, Rand Paul, who obviously cared most about the Fauci one, said if there was
Mhm.
ever any doubt as to who bears responsibility for the COVID pandemic, Biden's pardon of Fauci forever seals the deal. As chairman of the Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee, I will not rest until the entire truth of the cover-up is exposed.
And I believe him. He won't rest
Totally.
until it's exposed. He's pissed, and I'm pissed too. A lot of us are pissed.
Mhm.
That little evil troll he's just the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
He
Well,
did
and
he did so much there was so much wrongdoing there. He has to be held accountable. Has to.
He responded to the fact that Biden pardoned him. And I guess he talked to Jonathan Karl from ABC and said, I really, truly appreciate the action President Biden has taken today on my behalf. Let me be perfectly clear, John. I have committed no crime. You know that. And there are no possible grounds for any allegation or threat of criminal investigation or prosecution of me. But nowhere in that does he say, I decline the pardon.
Right. Exactly. You're absolutely right, Mock. He's happy to take it, though. Happy to take it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has no
crap.
problem with it. He's super grateful.
Uh-huh.
Super
I didn't
grateful.
do anything, but I'll take it.
Such a scumbag.
Oh my God.
Jesse Bennell said that these pardons are actually great news. No one who was just pardoned will be able to refuse to testify in a civil, criminal, or congressional proceeding based on the Fifth Amendment. So that is a positive.
Yeah.
And let's just be realistic. Most of these disgusting individuals would probably have to be charged in DC, which does not convict partisan leftists.
That's very true, Jesse. Very, very true.
Excuse me. Let's take a trip down memory lane when it comes to pardons, shall we?
Let's do it.
Biden was asked about this back in the day when there was all this chitter chatter about Trump preemptively pardoning members of his own family, which, by the way, he never did. But there were all the talking heads were all up in arms about it. And so here is what Biden said about preemptive pardons or pardons of any kind back in the day.
Well, it concerns me in terms of it, what kind of precedent it sets and how the rest of the world looks at us as a nation of laws and justice. You're not going to see in our administration that kind of approach to pardons.
Really? We're not going to see that. You complete lying jackhole.
Okay.
What a legacy this guy has.
Yeah. I mean, even there are some members of the liberal media who are like,
he's just a complete POS, this guy. Gross.
Absolutely gross. You guys, if you have this is not the right thing. This is not what I wanted to show you. This is what I wanted to show you.
Dogs. It's about dogs.
If you have dogs or cats or horses, you might consider looking at coatdefense.com if any of your creatures have issues with rashes or skin irritation or itchiness. Coat Defense is the miracle cure for this. We have a testimonial from Stacy who wrote in and said, he is fixed. She says, thousands of dollars spent at the vet because my pitty, Waylon, was breaking out and itching all the time. No one could figure out why. Felt like a horrible dog mom, and my baby was miserable. He had open wounds, and all I could do was keep throwing money and trying different things. I tried this, and he was better after the first wash. She's talking about the dog shampoo. All the redness and itching is gone. We have used the daily preventative powder daily, and he has not itched once. This product saved my sanity and my pups. Thank you to the owners of this product. I highly recommend it. That is from Stacy, and it's a very good testimonial about the amazing products that you can get from coatdefense.com. Of course, when you use code CHICKS, when you check out, you will save 15% off of your entire order. And they make human products too, by the way. I love their human shampoo because it's a great daily shampoo. If you are a person that washes your hair daily, it will not strip out the oils from your scalp that you need. Amazing stuff. Coatdefense.com's code CHICKS. Let's hear from some more flashback people. Senator Schumer being one of them. He was so pissed at the possibility of Trump pardoning his own family. Here's what he said back in the day.
Intent on filling each of his remaining days in office with petulance, grievance, self-interest. The president's reportedly asking his staff about whether he can whether he can issue. President's reportedly asking his staff whether he can issue preemptive pardons for himself, his family members, Rudy Giuliani. There's a simple answer: no. No, Mr. President, that would be a gross abuse of the presidential pardon authority.
Really?
I mean, is he saying that now? Is he?
No. I assure you, he's not saying that now. In fact, he's hiding. He's like Homer Simpson, like going to the bushes. That's what he's doing now. Oh shit! God, did we say that? Yeah, that's them.
Oh my gosh! Well, Adam Schiff was asked about this like recently because, of course, he's part of the J6 committee, and he was asked about a potential pardon for himself. Here's what he said.
He's also talked about prosecuting members of the January 6th committee like you. I know you said you don't want a preemptive pardon from President Biden. Is that because you think the Trump administration will not actually prosecute?
I don't know what the Trump administration will do, but it's for a couple of reasons. First, those of us on the committee are very proud of the work we did. We were doing vital, quintessential oversight of a violent attack on the Capitol.
Yes.
But so I think it's unnecessary. But second, the precedent of giving blanket pardons, preemptive blanket pardons on the way out of an administration, I think is a precedent we don't want to set.
And you've communicated that to the President Biden?
Communicated it both publicly and privately to the administration.
Yes.
Really?
Well, he ignored you.